It is Tuesday, November 19th in Buffalo, New York. We have some slightly overcast skies, sunshine. I think we're like 50. It's calm. This has like been one awesome fall, autumn in Buffalo, New York. Usually this is pretty muddy by now, but it isn't, and it's pretty cold. Usually some snow by now. So we're just enjoying being out on the trail. Okay, so this is our swale, bridge over the swale. This is kind of a low section, gets really muddy. So we put some armoring down, and we're not going to cover that. I think we're just going to leave it open because there is a waterway that goes underneath here. And that's kind of the interesting part of this one. See, this is a waterway because on the other side, going upstream, you can see that kind of like a fall line. This is where the water just wants to travel, and sometimes the river goes where the river goes. So now we need to make a ramp to go up and down to that, because that is a pretty big, it's too big for my tractor. When it hits it, it just either stalls or pushes the wood. So we're going to work on getting this set in there. So the thought is that we're going to tip this down. It's going to rest on this board, which is below the elevation we dug down, so the water should run over the top of that and in. It shouldn't block the flow. So let's see what it looks like. That's going to bind on this side. Survey says well, surprisingly, for a first dig in thing, it's pretty good. Let's have a look. You come up. Come up. Let's have a look at going back down. Alright, let's put on this other one too. Alright, here we go. So this is our waterway that goes underneath into there, and we should be able to come up and over. And then when we come back, we should have a nice transition. We put some of that dirt we dug out along the edges just to lock the boards in place and give it a little transition. Got a pile of dirt. I think we need to work on that side too, so we'll save the dirt for over there. All right, so it's functional, it looks like, but when we look from way up here, you know, it's a pretty big lip, and even from the other way. So, you know, for slow-moving vehicles like the tractor and the golf cart and kids and skis and snowshoes, it's probably all right. But we have a couple of, like the neighbor has a motorcycle or two, well, mini bike that he likes to drive here, and if he hits that thing with any speed, I think he's probably gonna get airborne, or they're gonna pop his front up or something. So I don't know, I guess it's a functional design, but I don't think it's an optimal design. We must ponder. You know, coming from this way, you can kind of see that that's a, yeah. Plus I have to like sink that down a bit. Maybe I have to sink the board down and dig the channel deeper, because I do have some elevation to play with here. Make the channel deeper and set that board down. We'll ponder.